Coming up on today's Daily Clone, we're here at Big 12 Basketball Media Day with an update on Tamin Lipsey's injury. Also, what Milan Momcilovic is learning from Steph Curry film. All of that and a lot more after a word from Fareway.
Good morning, oranges. Top of the muffin to ya. Potato salad. We still on for lunch? Great. Sliced bread. You're the best thing I've seen since, well, you know. Oh, hello. Don't think I forgot about you. Friendly at Fareway. It's more than just a name.
Hello and welcome into the Northwest Bank Studios for the Daily Clone on a Wednesday here at Big 12 Basketball Media Days. Of course, the Daily Clone is presented by Fareway Meat and Grocery. Get all of your tailgating needs for this weekend at your local Fareway. Otzelberger brought his big three down here to Kansas City. Tamin Lipsey, Milan Momcilovic, and Joshua Jefferson. And we got some good news regarding the team's point guard. By all accounts, Tamin Lipsey sounds like he should be good to go for the season opener on November 3rd. That is pretty much right on the same timetable that we were given when we found out about a month ago that Lipsey sprained his MCL. Now the key. How to get Lipsey fresh for March, because we all know how important he is for this team. The key is balance.
I love how he plays. I love that competitive spirit. He needs to make great choices when he's playing because physically he's very contact seeking on both ends. So he needs to make sure that he's making great choices in practice. It's not the same thing as being a quarterback in football and having on a different colored jersey, but I also think he has to make choices that make sense. We need to make sure that we have his health and wellness at the forefront of all the decisions we make. But we're going to be a team that practices hard. We're not going to be a team that does walkthroughs and walk around out there and then hope to play hard on game night. So it's important that Tamin and I work together and have that cohesion so that the only option is for him to stay healthy and have an amazing senior year that we know he's capable of.
It's definitely hard to balance because once I get on that court, no matter if it's practice or a game, it's hard not to give 100% effort and play the same way. But I think it's been a learning process for me, whereas as a freshman and sophomore, I didn't really know what that sort of boundary looked like. But this year specifically, just knowing that I don't have to dive on the floor when two other guys are diving on the floor in practice. Like, the coaches know that if it was a game, I would be giving that effort. And just little things like that, being smart with my body, not going out of my way to run into someone in practice and try to create a foul or something. So just being smarter.
While on the side, Lipsey liked what he saw out of Killian Torrey playing in his place. Tamin has been in his shoes before and is using his own experience to help the young guys.
Looking back on my freshman year, I remember those moments where it was tough for me as a freshman, and having guys like Jaron Holmes and Gabe, who were leaders on that team my freshman year and had so much experience, just being there for me through the ups and the downs, always having my back. I remember one time Gabe just took me out to go get ice cream before the season started. Just doing little things like that and building a bond. So I've been trying to do that with Killian and Jamarian, but others as well. Just trying to take a book out of Gabe and Jaron's leadership and put it into me this year.
Milan Momcilovic wasn't too happy with his 0 of 7 three-point shooting performance in Omaha. He says it won't happen again. Milan's trying to get more good looks by taking a page out of Steph Curry's book.
I think I've been working a little bit more on setting screens for my teammates this week in practice to free myself up and hopefully, first free my teammates up, but then hopefully free myself up a little bit more. I think just kind of watching a guy like Steph Curry, the way he sets screens and moves, I think that's kind of something I should learn how to do and be better at. And then just at the end of the day, I've got to make a shot, so that's on me.
Just like Milan, Joshua Jefferson is also adjusting to being at the top of the opposing scouting reports. It's a new challenge he's capable of.
Last year, I didn't have to attract so much attention. This year, I'm going to be at the top of all the scouting reports, so just going to have to find different ways to break the defense and then affect the game in many ways.
Yeah, so Joshua's absolutely has another level, and he's extremely intelligent. He's cerebral. He sees the game a step ahead. For him to get to that next level, it's going to be the consistency in all the other areas, because at night in and night out, scoring the basketball, other teams make decisions. There's going to be double teams, traps, help defenders, all those things. For him to take the step, it's lead by example. Every night I'm on the glass. Every night I'm pressuring the basketball. Every night I'm flying around defensively because we ask a lot of him, but we know what he's capable of, and we know what that step is. I'm confident in his ability to do that, and it's an everyday thing. And I think, there's no reason with his ability and the work that he's put into his game that he can't be one of the premier players in the conference and throughout the country.
Not to harp on this Creighton exhibition anymore, but the vibe that I've gotten from the team is that it's just that. It's an exhibition, a scrimmage. The team is still 0-0, and I think they're glad that they're able to take away a lot from that game and improve in practice. Of course, we'll see some of that improvement this Sunday as the Cyclones host Northwestern in an exhibition game at noon inside Hilton Coliseum. We'll, of course, have your coverage right here on Cyclone Fanatic. Thank you for tuning in to the Daily Clone here today in the Northwest Bank Studios that made its way down to Kansas City.